I'm Jade Buhoy. Here are the latest stories. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. declared August 8 to 14 as Philippine Space Week to boost public interest in space science and technology under Proclamation Number 302. The Philippine Space Agency will be leading the promotion and annual celebration of the Philippine Space Week. Filipinos are encouraged to participate in any event that will be imposed to embrace the significance of space science and technology. The aluminum boat used by the four missing Philippine Coast Guard or PCG rescuers in Barangay Fuga, Apari, Cagayan has been found yesterday, July 30, 2023. According to the Coast Guard District Northeastern Luzon, it was spotted by the MB Eagle ferry while anchoring in the waters covered by Calayan Island. Meanwhile, extensive aerial and surface search and rescue operation continued to find the four PCG rescuers who went missing during the height of Typhoon Egay last July 26, 2023. "43 families or internally displaced person or IDPs returned to their homes today after being evacuated to steer clear from the NPA rebellions and troops of the 67th Infantry Battalion in Sitio Almeria and Orabangon encounter in Barangay Bigaan, Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur. The IDPs are residents who were forced to live in their homes but remained in the country's border, waiting for a chance to go back. The local government unit or LGU are mandated to ensure the safety of the residents' mental and welfare before allowing them to go home. Moreover, the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Caraga, and LGU of Hinatuan provides the IDPs relief and containing food and home essential needs. We are your voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I'm Jade Buhoy. Watch these stories on Newsforce. Here are today's headlines. Boat used by four missing PCG rescuers found. Search and rescue operations continues. DA reports over 91,000 fishermen and farmers affected by Typhoon Egay. Senator Grace Poe seeks investigation on Rizal boat tragedy. Philippine National Police yet to receive PBBM's copy of 18 police officers' resignations and purported link to illegal drugs. National Museum of the Philippines Cebu to boost regional tourism development. Philippine soft tennis team scoop up medals in the ISTF meet. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is Newsforce. I'm Jade Buhoy. Here are the latest stories. The Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP will consider China's request for joint military exercises considering its aggressive action in the West Philippine Sea. According to Colonel Medel Aguilar, an AFP spokesperson, the military leadership will also engage with higher authorities to consider the implication of any potential joint military exercises between the two states. It can be remembered that there are Chinese aggression against Filipino fishermen, troops, and Coast Guard in the West Philippine Sea, recorded by the AFP and Philippine Coast Guard or PCG, including the swarming of Chinese military maritime vessels, the shadowing and dangerous maneuvers near Philippine Navy and Coast Guard ships, and pointing lasers by their military ships at PCG soldiers. The Department of Labor and Employment highlighted the importance of skills development and technical vocational education in boosting the job opportunities in the country. Here's the full details. The Department of Labor and Employment or DOLE Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma discussed the importance of the agency's contribution in the government to boost growth of employment sector. As part of this, Laguesma expounded President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s vow to create better quality and sustainable employment opportunities in the country. To boost job opportunities through poverty reduction initiatives, inclusion of education objectives with labor market requirements, capitalizing on skill standards and mechanism, and enhancement of investment in technical vocational education and training. As of this year, the Philippine employment rate stood at 95.3%, while labor force participation rose to 65.6% a year after pandemic took place. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jade Buhoy. According to Quezon City's 4th District Representative Marvin Rillo, the use of life jackets on motorized passenger boats should be made mandatory following the tragic sinking of the motorboat MV Princess Aya, which claimed the lives of more than 20 passengers in Binangonan, Rizal. Reports stated that the boat had a seating capacity of 42 passengers, but there were 67 people on board when it capsized. At present, to date, a criminal inquiry is in the works. With this, Rillo affirmed that wearing life jackets on passenger boats should serve as a simple and beneficial precaution to avoid such incident mentioned to happen once more. We are your voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I'm Jade Buhoy. Watch these stories on Newsforce. Here are today's headlines. Boat used by 4 missing PCG rescuers found. Search and rescue operations continues. DA reports over 91,000 fishermen and farmers affected by Typhoon Egay. Senator Grace Poe seeks investigation on Rizal boat tragedy. Philippine National Police yet to receive PBBM's copy of 18 police officers' resignations and purported link to illegal drugs. National Museum of the Philippines Cebu to boost regional tourism development. Philippine soft tennis team scoop up medals in the ISTF meet. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is Newsforce. I'm Jade Buhoy. Here are the latest stories. To ensure a seamless traffic flow in the upcoming 2023 FIBA World Cup, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, is preparing for a comprehensive traffic management plan. The Department of Public Works and Highways is urged by the MMDA to present a work plan to identify areas that need a reblocking. Additionally, the MMDA Command Center in Pasig City will also be utilized for monitoring to ensure a successful FIBA sports event. Senator Grace Poe called for a thorough investigation over the tragic boat capsizing off the waters of Binangonan, Rizal. Danisa Lopez has the full report.
Senator Grace Poe expressed her dismay and sympathy on the recent Rizal boat tragedy. Senator Poe emphasized that the number of lives lost were too high due to negligence or worse, corruption. Poe declared that the Senate Committee on Public Service is ready to initiate its own investigation to uncover the truth behind the tragedy. The senator is seeking reports from the Philippine Coast Guard and the boat owner regarding the overloading of passengers beyond the vessel's capacity and permitting the boat to operate despite of bad weather. According to Poe, there were reports that passengers on board were not provided with life vests, as this is a requirement when sailing for safety concern. The senator said legal action is being contemplated and that termination of job alone for those accountable would not suffice, since they could easily find a new employment without facing any consequences. For Golden Nation Network, this is Danisa Lopez.
The Philippine soft tennis team bring home 1 gold, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze after their successful campaign at the International Soft Tennis Federation World Tour Championships at Pattaya, Thailand. The Filipino soft netters were crowned after defeating Cambodia in a women's team event. The silver medalists who fell short are Princess Katindig under women's single together with Christy Sanyosa and Bea Ebriega in the women's double event. Meanwhile, Michael Enriquez won a spot in the 40 and above men's doubles tournament against Cambodia. We are your voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I'm Jade Buhoy. Watch these stories on Newsforce.
Here are today's headlines. Boat used by 4 missing PCG rescuers found. Search and rescue operations continues. DA reports over 91,000 fishermen and farmers affected by Typhoon Egay. Senator Grace Poe seeks investigation on Rizal boat tragedy. Philippine National Police yet to receive PBBM's copy of 18 police officers' resignations and purported link to illegal drugs. National Museum of the Philippines Cebu to boost regional tourism development. Philippine soft tennis team scoop up medals in the ISTF meet. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is Newsforce.